this without uh all this other stuff I had did yesterday or the day before, whatever it was. One song in all 12 keys or chord progressions to a song in all 12 keys. Let's get going. All right, so a song I'm thinking about is I don't know what I'm thinking about. Let's do a song called oh um Nobody Like You, Lord. All right. All right. So about that, should have had just ready before. Not that I really need this. Actually, I really actually don't need it. I got about 45 minutes. 45 minutes. 45 minutes. Okay, 45 minutes. 45 minutes, y'all. All right. As a matter of fact, I'm writing a song book right now. Actually, I started the first page. All right, first page for song one and number two. All right, let me see here. Just a girl. I think my mouse is still on. Ooh, okay, the battery's still working. Okay, song number one. And to try to make this simple and easy, straightforward, no fanciness, just straightforward. And I may do it without a tempo or without a beat or something like that. Let me grab a beat right quick. Let me see. Let me see if I can grab me a beat. Remember, songs using sometimes the chord progressions is very important to learn. You know, because you can use some of the same chord progressions from one song to another. The beat might be faster, the beat might be slower. Well, we use the word tempo. Tempo could be fast, the tempo could be slower. So let me make sure I have beat. Alright, so song. You guys probably heard it before. Lady sung it, and so all I'm gonna do is transpose it. But listen, hear how the lady sung it, and then I'm gonna do it my way, which I call it the most extreme, simple way possible. You have to learn the logistics behind the madness, or we might say the skeleton behind the madness. So we're gonna listen to the lady.
There are times when, in my own worship space,
Fast forward.
look for.
Let's go to the beginning when she starts up.
Blessings to you, Pastor, and
E flat.
Jenkins. To come, my brother, Stephen Hurd. We're just gonna worship some more.
That's what I hear
Our God is
in her
amazing,
tone, in her voice.
and He's wonderful. We can rejoice right there because He is. Just that, God, we lift you and bless you and praise you. We give you our best.
Pop
With the
music.
lifting of our hands and the lifting of our voices, continue to receive our offering. Receive our best, because we understand that there's nobody like you in all the earth. And we're not ashamed.
She's pitching the key.
Actually, we freely do it. We freely worship. We freely worship. We freely worship. We freely worship. We freely worship you, Lord God. And we cry, oh.
6,
Oh,
4,
there's nobody like you, Lord.
1,
Nobody like you, Lord.
5.
Oh, there's nobody like you, Lord. Nobody like you, Lord.
Right, so I have it. So we have it in the first key. Alright, so the first key. Okay. So first key. Oh, my bad. There's nobody like you, Lord. There's nobody like you, Lord. already got the song already. And let's say, oh, 6. The melody line. I messed that up. Recover. Oh, 6, 4 to the 1. You can play it, man, way you want to do it. Oh, uh-oh. You know, you do what you want to do, as long as you know the target. Oh, come on and sing with me. Oh, it's just a simple tone. There's nobody like you, Lord. There's nobody like you, Lord. Since I understand it's the 6, we're going. Now I get fancy with my chords and play by side. Yep, them chords will play by side. There's nobody like you, Lord. There's nobody like you, Lord. There's nobody like you. Yep. There's nobody like you, dog. So I'm using chords in the book. I'm not a keyboard player. But I understand how I can move chords. Okay, let's stop the foolishness. But keep it simple. Nothing fancy, you know, but you know, so I can follow that because every 5, oh, 6, 5, 6, 1, 1, 2, 3, 6, 4, 4, 4 to the 3, 3, 3, 3 to the 2. That's the melody line. Every cry, oh, every cry, oh. You know, you mix with the scales too. Then you go to A flat scale. You can do whatever you want to do at some point. But once you learn the melody line, okay, let's get off of that. Let's go to another key. Right, in the same scenario, before I even actually sit and mess around with the chords and stuff, or get the beat, actually, I try to figure out, okay, what is the chord movement doing? 6. And we're going to do this in C. Let's go to C. So I'll just find my 6 in C, which is A minor, F, 4, to the 1, C. And the next chord is number 5, G. Right? You don't even have to be an expert in this, but as long as you understand the concept behind the madness. So now, there's nobody like you, Lord. I can't sing. There's nobody far. This weather's something funny. Oh Lord, and I can play around the voice and mess around. Oh, I'm playing around, y'all. You do whatever you want to do. Once you learn the concept, there's nobody like you. Keep it straight. To the 1, to the 5. Okay, I'm playing around. My bad. So yeah, now that is another key. Understand the concept behind the madness. Understand what is the number system, and your skills. So I learned my skills. I learned the number system, so I could be able to play this one song in all 12 keys. I had 45 minutes to do this, so I better to hurry up. I got 30 more minutes to get this knocked down. So we knocked down 2 keys already. The key, what we did earlier? E flat, and then we jumped to C. That was just the minor third of C, or well, anyway, skip me. It's actually the in E flat is the 6th. All right. Anyway, y'all probably catch that later when I. Yeah. So let's do it in let's do this in B flat. B flat. So 5 and 6 in B flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's a G minor move. Okay, let me stop playing around. Alright, so, and then what we go now to the 4, E flat. Now, remember this, y'all. When you start learning to play. Hello? Yeah, well, I'm gonna come back home. Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay, let me hurry up. I got 30 minutes. Alright, what key we in? B flat. Oh Lord. So I like to practice one in privacy, but alright, alright, so we got the G minor, and then we go to E flat 4. And then we go to B flat 1. And then F number 5. Remember, we're gonna play chords that I had played in previous other keys, though, so I'll pay attention to that. Okay, here we go. And we cried, oh. I'm just messing around with some. Oh, creative passing chords. There's nobody like you, Lord. Right, we want to F coming up 5. I played this chord earlier. I played this E flat chord earlier. And I had played the B flat earlier. Remember that, y'all? And now I played the F earlier. So I was like, oh, this is going to be easy. My bad. E flat. B flat number 1. Oh, Lord. And F coming up 5. I can play this in any key as long as I understand. Oh, new chord. Alright, just mess around with passing chords. Alright, let me stop playing around doing that stuff. But keep it in the pocket, no crazy stuff. Just go straight for him. Whatever the chord is gonna be, you master it. Let's go to A flat, A flat. Alright, we're trying to do all 12 keys. Let's go to the 6 in that key. Oh, I like that cluster stuff. We're going to D flat number 2. I'm sorry, the second chord, which is the 4, A flat number 1. Every chord I'm playing is also in play by sight, literally. And we playing the E flat again. And we cry. Oh, pass the move. 6, 9 move. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. We done lost YouTube. One moment. We done lost YouTube. Hold on. Let's get YouTube back in. Whoop, hold on. Wait a minute. Let me see. Hold up. All right, man. Is this, we can't lose y'all. All right, let's get YouTube back. All right, we got YouTube back. I think YouTube missed a few things. Earlier, basically, I went to the key of C, 6 minor, A minor, F major, 4, C major 1, G major 5, E flat. It was C minor to A flat, 4 to 1 E flat. Pay attention to this, but you're gonna play these chords again in another key. E flat 5. So the first key we did was 6. Let's go to E flat, C minor 1 6, A flat 4, E flat 1, and B flat 5. All right, pay attention, all right, because we're gonna be repeating some chords again, but in another key, but under it. Yes, a different number system. Well, the number system is gonna still be the same, but it was just in a different key. Transposing. Well, we're gonna play some chords again. All right, we're gonna end this key of C. We got A minor 6. All right, here come F 4. Pay attention. We're gonna play this chord again somewhere. C number 1 and G coming up. G coming up. 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5. All right. Okay. All right. Then we jumped over to B flat. Let's get B flat. Let's get that B flat. We had G minor. I think I started to like it. To E flat, there's that chord again. Guess what? B flat coming up. 1 1 1 1 1. All right, here comes that F chord again. We played it earlier. Now it's number what? 5. It was in C. What's the 4? Whoa, yeah. And we caught home. Now I'm playing around chord. Create passive moves. Create passive moves. Oh, Lord. Okay, now let's go to another key. A flat. Trying to do all 12 keys. Let's get at it. We got the 6. F minor. To the D flat 4. A flat 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. I told you we're gonna play these chords again somewhere else, right? In another key. E flat, there it is. Now I can do what I want to do. Create passive moves. Thank you, Mr. Mouse. All right, okay, that jack me up right there. All right, it doesn't matter what key we do this in. We can go from C, E flat, all right, A flat, B flat. It doesn't matter. Let's go to F sharp. Now, you must ask yourself, can you play in all 12 keys? We all can play in all 12 keys, but we just have to understand the madness, all right, the concept behind the madness. Okay, F sharp. Let's go to the 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Alright, let's get a beat. 6. Alright, B must be the 4. Well, that was extra. And a 1. Alright, and D flat that chord again. D flat 5. Ooh, that's crazy. I don't know what I'm doing now. Alright, let's get back on track. Of course, y'all don't do that. Right. We stay in the pocket. I don't know, I'm just messing around. But anyway, alright, so that's F sharp. Oh, Lord. So let me why? Okay, let's stay on track. What key we want to go to now? Let's go to D. D. Can we play in all 12 keys? Yes, let's go to the minor. Oh, to the G number 4. You have to learn your scales in order to pull this off. And go to D number 1. And A coming up 5. Alright, let's get a beat. Possible? All right. Supposed to go to G. Now I'm gonna play a G funny chord. G major 9. And then D. Okay, let's keep it straight. Okay, I'm just messing around. Oh, okay, let's do that minor. Back to the 6. To the 4, G. I told you we're gonna play these chords again. Alright? Remember, we're gonna play chords again. Alright, I like to mess around with stuff. But again, just understand the 6. To the 4. To the 1. To the 5. A. We play in any key. Once I learn the concept, then I can start playing all these other chords with it. And changing the voicing. I can change the voicing. Or I can mess around with the voicings and stuff too. As long as I know where I'm heading. 6 to the 4. 5, 1, and then the 5, A. Oh Lord, let's go to A. 5 to 6 and A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What? I'm playing that chord again. The minor sharp, the minor second, or the minor. All these chords in my book, by the way. So play by side. Edition number 1. And guess what? Edition number 2 is getting ready to hit the market. Hopefully this week. Woohoo! Right. I gave the green light, so we're just the waiting process with Amazon. So yeah, so to the 1, the 6, to the D again, that's the 4, and A, the one we played earlier. And then this time I have another key, E chord. Now you know. I ain't gonna do that. So here we go. And A. Keep this up. Same chords. That's it. I'm not gonna do anything fancy. Yeah, alive. Alright, let me stop playing around. So in key, we all can play in all 12 keys, but you just need to learn the concept behind the madness. Alright, what key did I already stop at? Let me see, I didn't do C. Did we do D flat yet? Nope, I guess not. Go to the 6 in that key. To what? The 4 in that key. Wait, D flat, right? F sharp or G flat. Then the 1, D flat. And then A flat. Alright, let's hit the beat. And we cry. And we cry. Oh, my bad. I might play it differently every time. To the 1. 5. Y'all know I can play it in any key. So basically, like I said, as long as I know I'm playing the minor chord and doing a version. Nobody like you, Lord. Yeah, nobody like you, Lord. All right, what's another key? We go to B. B. Alright, so B, we just go to the minor chord and B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Every 5. I told you, y'all heard me do it. got 6. And to the 4 is gonna be E. Same chord I played earlier. And of course B is the 1. And then F sharp, number 5. Chords I had already played. Alright? You don't have to create the chord. Chords is already gonna be duplicated from one key to the other once you understand the concept behind the man. Yeah, they see the M cry, M cry, oh. So I do all that stuff. Alright, so we could do it in key. Alright, so what key have we got left over? G.
Oh no, G! G hates me! Oh no!
Alright, so we go to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's the next 4? 4. Alright, so what's the 4 chord in G? C. Alright, what's the 1 chord in G? 1. G. And then D, we playing chords I had already played earlier. Literally. And we cry, oh. Right? See? I already played this chord earlier. Doing inversion. Now I can start throwing other stuff in. Alright, so what other key I've been playing? F. I was listening to this one guy and he was like saying that he was gonna take, I forgot what he said, 12 keys. I think he said 12 keys, 12 songs, 12 months. Alright. If the chord progression is short in the song, I don't think it's gonna take 12 months to learn a song. I get it if the song has more than 10 chords, 10 chord progression, like this 10 chords, then you gotta do different things, whatever. That might be a challenge. Or 14 to 15 chords to the song. Yeah. Every song? Yeah. I would probably say that would take a whole month to try to learn. But yeah, and that's if you're doing every song like that has yes, more than 10 chords. When I say more than 10 chords, I call it a 10 chord progression. Meaning, like, you know, let's say, should I do it? I don't even know if I want to do this. I hate it when once I start something, I know I have to finish it at some point. But you guys heard me doing something the other day. It's really for the organ, but it all started out. But that was a 6-minute and 10-second video clip. So 6 minutes, because he explained that part too, how long the clip was of or the CD or however the track was, and how long the song from start to the finish. You know, some of these albums from Judy McAllister and whoever else, blah 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 blah, whole bunch of different artists. But he explained that, and that makes a lot of sense. So if I was listening to an organ player doing something, and I might say, "Oh my God, you know what? Did I do all my keys first? Oh no, did I do E? Let's do E. I'm not gonna do a rhythm for 1 and then 5. All right, y'all know I can do them. All right. Let me see what other key. I was supposed to do F. Let's go to F. 2 5 4 B flat. And F1. And C is number 5. I told you I'm repeating chords. We're going to repeat chords from one key to the other. And that's what I noticed along the way. So when he was explaining that, I listened to this guy almost for the last 2 or 3 nights now. I think at least 3 nights that he repeatedly said the same thing about playing his chords and how to play them. I really wanted to come on there and say, and type to him and say, bro, you making this more difficult than it actually really is. I mean, my opinion, I'm just saying, but yeah. I was like, bro, you making this way more difficult than it might appear or might sound because some songs may have duplicates that they may play the musician or whoever the person on the keyboard. They may go back to the same chord. They might play a different route. I mean, when I use this illustration, like when I was telling y'all this, yeah, I didn't really want to do this. So, if I wanted to learn this whole entire tune, I don't remember. Did I even write down how long this tune is? I need to look it up. Actually, I done forgot. But I just tell you where I stopped out at. 53 seconds into it. But my point is, I don't remember how many minutes the song was tracked out. It might have been 5 minutes or 4 minutes. But when you start trying to figure out what the musician is doing, I realized I was making this more harder or difficult than it might appear. I guess that's probably the words I'm trying to say. Like this song might say, all right, it might start out this way. You saw the best in me. Y'all follow what I'm saying? Da da da. No, no, da da da. Here it is. You know. All right. So what I'm saying is, along the way through the song, we might make it okay. In there, I ain't gonna lie. That beginning part of hello. Okay, you here? Okay. All right. I'll see when you get back here. All right. Sorry, y'all. Okay, hold on. I got 10 minutes. But what I was just saying is that every time around, in a song like this, it might seem complex. It seemed like it, but I realize that the musician is repeating the same chords, but just slightly changing something along the way. Like, okay, so the first time around, you saw the best in me, right? That's the first time around. I'm gonna play that chord again. I promise you. I'm gonna play that chord again. I'm gonna play this one again. This one too. Let me turn that. What's that? Hold on. Turn that string up. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah. So I'm gonna play this again somewhere. This is gonna repeat itself some kind of way. All right, maybe a note off, or maybe a note on. All right, maybe higher up. You know. All right. So my point is, I'm gonna repeat this chord again somewhere. I'm gonna repeat this one again, or that one again. That one probably might repeat again. That part of 11, we might repeat that again. We might repeat this move again. Let me see. Let me see. Hold up. Let me see. Hold up. I forgot. Let me see. All right, that B flat 7, 13. Right. We're gonna repeat this again. Somewhere along the way, the musician might come in and attack it from a different angle slightly, but not much. But just to change it just a little bit, you know. So you know, you know what I'm saying. So you know, the musician might. And then do this part and hit you a little different route. Guess hear that chord go. Is it there? Here it is. It come here. What? I'll keep you the girl one. We're gonna play this again. We'll play that again. And then we're gonna play this one. What? Yes. And here we go again. What? So yeah, I was sitting there tripping like, oh, we're gonna play this again. But then they're gonna do it this time, like something like this. It's the same movement that he did earlier, but he just took some notes off and came at it at the same with the same approach, but just okay. Using the same approach, but taking some notes off and playing around. Remember this? Similar to that, right? So he's gonna play around with it a little bit. But yeah. So here, you know, so Alright, so yeah. You know, then probably play around down here. And then he's gonna do it again up here. Or that one. Yeah, and then yeah, kind of messing with you a little bit. Let me see. I missed it again. We heard that again earlier. And I don't know how even where he pulled this little crazy thing. Remember he did it down here. Now he doing it. Something like that. But anyway, y'all, I'm no professional musician, but I've noticed some of the same little movement, but we just kind of trying to come at it from a little bit of a different angle. But you know, yeah, giving some of the intros could be very challenging. It could be, can I do this in all 12 keys? Would this be challenging to do them in all 12 keys? Yeah, it could be. I'll say yeah. I'll probably take a month or 2 months, might even a whole year trying to do this in all 12 keys. But it all depends on how much time you have in your life, actually. You know what I mean? But I think if you learn the concept behind the madness on what type of chords you're playing, it makes it a little bit easier to understand that you. Is that thundering? I think if I hear lightning thundering out there. All right. I got about 5 minutes. What last key did I leave off at? Let's see. I know I did D, C, D flat, B. We did B flat already. We did A flat, G, F sharp, G flat. Oh, I did all 12 keys. Wow. Okay. So yes. That was quick. I didn't realize I did them all. Did all 6 keys, a 4-chord progression. That was. I ain't gonna lie. That was kind of easy to do because of memorizing the 6, the 4, the 1, and the 5. Right? That was too doggone easy, actually. All right. So once you learn the concept behind the madness, but in my play by sight, you're gonna get all them chords. You're gonna get all these crazy chords. You know, major 7 with the flat 5, sharp 5. You're gonna get the minor 5 with the flat 5. You're gonna get the major 7 with the flat 5. Now I was gonna say this, like in my mind, I was saying, like, really, I mean, what point is it to actually really need to have a need to transpose in all 12 keys? I mean, unless your group or the church that you playing at, they gonna be transposing in every single key on one song, like "Oh Give Thanks" or whoever, and they going up all the keys, excuse all the noise. I don't have perfect pitch. that's just my opinion. I don't, I was gonna write to him and say, hey, bro, there's really no real big point of really transposing those, unless you got a choir or group that can sing or can't sing in certain keys, and then yeah, I mean, I don't know, 5 to 6 keys and practice on them. But what's the point of trying to practice all 12 keys? I say this. The reason why I say this is that if you don't use it, you lose it. You can practice for hours and hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours, trying to practice on one song and do them in all 12 keys. But if you don't use it, you lose it. And that was something he brought up. Like, man, I'll be practicing for hours, and sometimes I just don't remember what I did, and that's what I really wanted to iterate. He did his video live, but it was after the fact. I didn't get on to it after it was over with. But I was like, man, I really wish I was on there, because he went on to say all this stuff. But I was like, bro, there's in my opinion, there's no point unless the choir, the group, or whoever is they can't sing in certain keys and learn the stuff in certain keys. But yeah, to me, I'm just saying there's no point. I mean, it's now for me, if I'm gonna learn some tune like this, because believe it or not, this did happen to me once, or actually more than once. We rehearsed a song in one key. They came up on Sunday morning, and next thing you know, it was singing. I don't know what it was singing, in the key of Zebra or something. I don't know what it was doing, but everybody was looking over there at me like, "Hey, yo, what's up? What's up with you, bro?" I'm like, "No, y'all, just stop the song." And they just looking at me, kept on singing. I'm like, "Bro, get in the key." No, y'all get in the key. I just slapped the drawbars in, folded my arm, just waited till they was finished, and then yeah. We could talk about this after church, but no, don't look at me like I'm funny. Y'all was in the wrong key. We didn't practice in that key. Y'all went to that key. It would have been simple if y'all would have just did what I told y'all. Stop singing, and then we could start all over and go to the key that y'all rehearsed it in. Y'all can't sing in that key anyways. I don't know why leaders sometimes they don't want to. Choir leaders or whoever, praise team leaders, they don't want to. They sometimes can be stubborn too. So I was like, yo. Now, I can tell you one experience I had when the preacher was up preaching, and I've always preached in this one key. Can I get witness? Let go. Every Sunday. And this one Sunday, he had visitors come. And he decided he wanted to go all over the place now. Now, I don't know. That's not me doing this on the keyboard. This is me on the organ. And I wasn't prepared for that. I was pretty good with the D flat, A flat, B flat, E flat, F sharp. This dude was, let me not call him dude, this pastor, he was going to D, A, B. I was like, bro, where you going? Y'all, if y'all ever been in church, you doing this, and they up here, you like me, and they up here, good God, say you trying to get them, they over here, you trying to get them up here. I'm like, bro, yeah, that was the one Sunday I walked out. And I was the one Sunday I came straight to the crib. I didn't even worry about getting paid that day. I was like, I ain't even tripping. They was calling, yo, where you at, bro? We got your check. I'm like, y'all hold on for that. I'll catch y'all next Sunday. But anyway, my homeboy brought it to me. But I was like, okay, I'm never going to get caught off guard. No more not after that. So I came home and figured out a 5-chord or 6-chord progressional move that I normally would do. Can I get a witness? Let go on, and they kept it simple. That second chord. Good Lord. On the organ. Good Lord. What's my third chord? 1, 2, 3. 4th chord. Same chord I did on the 1. 5. Did this chord on the 5. And back to the 1. That's how I kind of got at it. So I came home and I was like, okay, let me just do these 5 chords, and I did it step by step in all 12 keys. Listen, I'm supposed to be off of here right now. Go take my medication. But basically, all I'm just saying, I set up a 5 chord progression. So let's do it right now. I found it. Right. Let's get Alright, I probably use this voice in here. And then back to the one. Okay. Alright, that 5 chords, that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. No 7, 8, 9, 10, 100 chords. This is 5 simple chords. Alright, now let's go to E flat and do it. I'm gonna do the big chord this time. The minutes move. And now I'm gonna do the 5 chord small. Stand a 5. Then go back to the 1. That's it. All right. Now, when I go to the key of E, I'm gonna repeat the same thing. Those 5 chords. Can I get a witness? Look on. Hold on. Wait, do I repeat that same move I do? Let me see. Wait, do I repeat that? I think I. Let me see. Wait, do I repeat that same chord movement? I'm just trying to remember how I do it. What I do to E, right? Yeah. I think I do it differently. Let me see. Maybe I do it different, right? I'll probably choose a different track. Let me see. Do I do that chain chord? I think I be changing my tritone. Yeah, that's what it is. Alright, so can I get away? I'm just trying to remember how to do my tritone. Yeah, that's what it is. Gotta change my tritone. That causing me to move the moves. Yeah, that's what it is. Sometimes I don't repeat the same way when I'm doing a new thing. Can I get away? Yeah, that's what I'll be doing. I can do a different tritone. Yeah, I'm definitely. Okay, so I gotta remember when I'm on the organ, I do it different on the pedals. That's what I'll be doing. Versus that one. What is it? Yes, I'll be doing it different. Is it I'll be doing it. Yeah, and so. Yeah. Actually, it's supposed to be this one. Actually, but actually doing this one. But my fingers want to do unaccordion because I'm on organ. Now I'm trying to do it that way. Yeah. Diminished move. And then to 5. To 5. Hey, I don't try. Let me see. What's other move I do? Actually, I would have been on the 5 there. And back to the 1. Because I do that in the F. And sometimes I be tripping. You see how I do the F? Yeah. Wait, how I do the F? I forgot. How to do that? Yeah, that's what it. That's what it. I'm terrible on keyboard, so y'all don't trip off of it. But and then we do the same thing in F sharp. Can I get a win? And every time I do this, I don't do them all the same way. I might do a different type of move. Can I get a win? It's funny because it's the same chord, but I do it differently. I don't know why. Y'all see what I'm saying? I know I'm going to go to the major 7 with the flat 5. I understand I'll be transposing. I lost it again. Let me see. Hold on. Do them in all 12 keys. But I would have really pinned. Now I might do them inside. Now I'm gonna tell y'all a little trick to the madness. If I would have thought of, and I did do this, but I was gonna go in it about it. But you can do like the Nashville system was the 1, the C, and the D is your 2, and I put the C at the top. Now, depending on the voicing. Right, now, watch this when I hit the G. Then get with this. Alright, that's the trick to it. I'm meant to put that out there, and you can do this in any key because once you understand that in the scale C sharp and D flat is your D flat 1, E flat minor 2. And you just switch the hand, and put the major chord at the top, which is your D flat chord, and your minor chord in the left hand, which is the 2. So we go to A flat. You have your preacher chord. It's just a 13 sus chord. Can we get a witness? Now here's another chord you can do too, which is your Nashville system, which is the 1, and you can use your 4 in that scale with the F major chord. You have 2 choices you can mess with. Actually more. Yeah. You can use your B flat minor, which is in the Nashville system. What? What you say, bro? What you say? What you say, my bruh? What you say, bruh? What you say, my bruh? Yes. Yes. So I can use those ideas because of the Nashville system tells me, hey, yo, you can do this in any key. If you would have just did this, a guy tried to do this in one of his videos, jazz musician, and he went to try to teach his students the long way around to get you to what we call the minor 9/11 chord.
or the minor 9. And I'm like, bro, why are you taking everybody around this long mulberry bush just to teach them how to play the minor 9 or the minor 911? And basically, that's what I'm doing, is playing the minor 911 until you get that your root, which is the key to you're in or want to be in. So if you want to be in D flat, right, C sharp and D flat, you understand your major chord is, like I just said, and you can flip that around because it all depends on how you want to look at it. But if you want to go to A flat, you can use that idea. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you can use this idea. So just think you in A flat too. It was your root chord, and you put it in your right hand. And you take your D flat chord and you put it in your left hand. And now you have your major 9, or you can create the minor 9. It depends on what the bass line you're going for. Right? B flat. See what I'm saying? The B flat, minor 9, 11. Can I get a witness? That God. So once you kind of like learn some of the concepts about the madness, you can use this idea to know that you hit that bottom A flat, using the D flat, the E flat minor, A flat at the top. I mean D flat at the top, you have the E flat minor 9. And so when I transpose that takes me to the key of G. Can I get a witness? Thank God. Now watch this. It's the same little movement that I would have used in the key of C, the 7. But I'm just. Anyway, can I get a witness? Thank God. And I can use some of that idea anyway, but. Anyway, so can I get a witness? Thumbs up. Now remember, I can switch the chord, alright? I told you I can go to the minor move, or I can go to the major move. And God said, let it be light. And it was light. See, I told y'all. And good Lord, good Lord, C9, diminished move. Same chord on the 5 in G. Alright, and guess what? Let me see, hold up. What was it in G, right? Good Lord. Right, so I get the understanding on what's happening. So, y'all. So, like I said, I could do the minor chord, or we could use the major chord. F major chord, F and C. Can I get a witness? 3. Remember, it's the scale of C, and we put the C chord at the top, and the D minor chord, which is the 2, which is the 5 in G. I've heard the tritone that route too. Those chords in my book play outside all day. We got the bass line. Good Lord. Back to it. So I can pull this off in all 12 keys. But anyway, I stole some chords from C sharp. Good Lord. Once you learn the concept behind the madness. Play by sight, y'all. Y'all got to get your book. Okay, I got to go. Bishop Drayson Clark, hot chords. Alright. That's my feature song. I-N-F-O. Bishop Drayson Clark, hot chords.info. Let me check my email because my editor sent me a message letting me know that my book cover and the contents inside of the book has been approved and sent over to Amazon. Yeah. So let's see here. Scroll up. So we're gonna have come back here. We're gonna be on the lookout for this book popping on Amazon coming soon. I'll let y'all know as soon as it goes live. Usually I get the email from Amazon. Alright, so the thumbs up for my confirmation. I already sent it in. And so play by sight edition number 2 coming y'all way. Alright, so I'll let y'all know when it hits my website as well as Amazon. So Bishop Drayson Clark, alright, hotcourse.I. So if y'all want to learn how to play it in all 12 keys, and you're tired of playing in one key, my book Play by Sight is going to handle all of that. I think I forgot my did I forget it in the car? Oh, I think I forgot my book in the car. I was going to show y'all, but for the ones who's been following me for a while, y'all seen it. For the ones that have not, check out the other pages. And another book that I purchased from another musician has arrived. All right, so I'm gonna I'm gonna go slide through this book, whatnot, and see if there's anything in there that I have not already done, which 9 out of 10. Actually, you know what? All right, everything I see in this book, I've already done it. That's funny, man. And all 12 keys, every single thing. This is hilarious. Every chord on the planet. And you know what's funny? I told y'all the story about these other books. I'm not mad no more. I'm not upset. I'm over it. I'm over it. But these guys be selling these books for $50. $50, $59, $95. And these all standard basic books with basic theory, with basic everything I just mentioned today. And I'm gonna drop this one in the book. I can't let y'all see the title. I just swooped through it just now actually, and I'm like, wow, man, everything I just mentioned is in this book. But only thing is, my book, I'm giving you guys left hand different chords, and right hand different chords. This book is basically pretty much the same as these 2 books that I had already told y'all about already. I just zooped through it. If y'all like to buy books to compare, I like to see what other people is trying to or has done with me book. And so of course y'all already know I said always my book has always gonna be extra. So in my book, all of these books cost way more than my books. Literally, that this book that just came in cost me I think almost $40 or something like that, a little over $40. And my book is $20 for the paper cover, and hardcover is $35, and my ebook, which is the digital download, is $5. All these guys over here are charging extra. They charging more than me, but I'm actually giving y'all what y'all need to learn in your left, and what different things you can do in your right. Y'all not gonna get this in this these other books. You're gonna get what in these three books that I purchased. One was 50, the other one was 40 something, the other one was 39. You're gonna get the same thing that I put in chapter one. No, I'm sorry, chapter two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's 7. The basic moves with both hands playing the same chord, double up. Right? Y'all gonna get those chords in the books that I purchased in my book, and all 12 keys double up. But the problem is that these books are not going to be the way I have mine set up, where you're going to learn chords like this. Two different kind of chords. What? You're going to be learning two different kind of chords. That's the thing. In my first chapter, 1 is your skills, and chapter 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm sorry. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You're gonna get your major move. Same thing they did, minor. Let me see. Basically, yeah. For the 2 books, but the other one, you're just gonna be basic, just get the basic, theory. The other one is gonna give you a little further. This one, I believe, is the same thing. It's gonna do the same thing too. It's gonna give you all double up hand chord movement. I believe, if my memory serves me correctly, I did see in there it was 2 songs. I think it was like 2 songs. That was basic theory. So I did see that. I believe that's what I saw. So I'm gonna continue to review the book, but like I said, y'all not gonna get the chords I'm dropping in these 2 books. I promise you that. I promise you that. But anyway, I ain't mad. I told you, I said I ain't mad. But like I said, if y'all want y'all plan to go up to a whole nother level, go get the book. Edition number 1. Edition 2 is coming. And when he hit, I'm telling y'all, it's crazy. I mean, you guys want to learn? Why is it slow? Y'all want to be learning stuff like, I'm just going to throw something in Y'all gonna get these chords. Y'all getting all these chords. Y'all gonna get some chords. Every chord. Y'all gonna get, I want to get off of here, but y'all gonna get chords that you got to learn. You're gonna be getting this. Oh, nobody like you, though. There's nobody like you in all 12 keys. Every chord, I pull chords from chord progression. Drop it into Play by Sight, edition 1 and 2. Woo! All right. How y'all think I'm learning this stuff? How y'all think I'm able to sit here and figure this stuff out? How y'all think I'm doing it? Y'all about to make me play one of these songs I ain't got no business playing. But yeah, how y'all think I'm figuring this out? How do y'all think I'm doing it? I'm learning it. F minor, chapter 3. Diminished chapter 3. A flat chapter 2. Back to chapter 3. Alright, we got chapter 4, the major 7 chord. What? Every chord is in the book. This is in the book. Perfect 4th, 5th. Perfect 4th. Chapter 18. Alright. That's how I'm doing it, y'all. Alright, let's do one more. We gotta go. Alright, we gonna do one more. I'm telling y'all gotta get the book. Every chord is in the book. Once you learn how to play the chords in all 12 keys, practice them, and your ears is gonna pop, and it's gonna be like, this dude is not lying. That's how I'm learning it. Get up. Y'all better get your book. Get on the board. Catch on, or you're gonna be left behind. For those who purchased a book just recently, did I lose YouTube again? Good Lord. YouTube, sorry. I lost y'all again? How's that possible? Because my wife must have called again. Alright, sorry about that, YouTube. I know y'all probably heard me, maybe not. Oh, who knows? Yes. For those who purchased a book recently, this whole entire month of September, learn them chords. You will not regret it. I promise you. When you start learning them chords, it's gonna pop. Your ears is gonna be like, this dude actually really did put these chords in the book. This dude is not even playing. No, y'all ain't playing. I ain't playing. I'm telling y'all, learn this stuff. I told y'all, after you start practicing those diminished moves, after you start learning how to play these major symbols with the flat 5, after you start learning how to play the minor 7 with the flat 5, what? I told y'all, it's in the book. It's in my book, play by side, every chord. A flat at 2. D flat major 7. Major 7 with flat 5. Minor 7 flat 5. Every key I told y'all. Major 7 flat 5, minor 7 flat 5. All day. A flat at 2. Now A flat at 2 can be approached so many different. This route. Alright, those are in my book. I started messing around with trying to do them in different routes. So that way it's more than one way approaching. So I told you, that's a lot of work. I put a lot of work and energy into this, both of these books. Especially the second one. I ain't even gonna lie. I probably shouldn't even did it. But this is a 6-minute and 10-second song. So I'm like, if I can get 10 seconds of this. First chord. A flat at 2. D flat major 2nd 7. All day. Major 7 flat 5. Minor 7 flat 5. Move out here and major 7 flat 5. Transpose. If you practice it, it's gonna come. Here comes the diminished move. D diminished 7, chapter 3. Whole step over to the step up to the second track, tritone, or actually diminished move. So we have the D diminished move. Then we have the C sharp diminished 7 group. Then we have the C diminished 7 group. There's 3 diminished group. Watch this. What? I love you, Lord.
All right, y'all. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm out. Peace and love and cornbread to y'all. It's 6:30. I got to go. Y'all don't make me mad now. Get the book, y'all. Promise you. Every book, every chord I'm doing is from chord progressions from people doing stuff. And I've transcribed a whole gang of chords up there, yang yang. So get your book. For those who already got your book this entire month, last month of August, July, and June. June, y'all did it big in June. Y'all did it big in June, all right? And so I know a whole bunch of y'all out there are dope right now, playing all these crazy chords and having fun with it. And y'all can't wait till my second book come, because then when you put those two books together and all them chords that I shouldn't have did it. I shouldn't have did it. I don't regret it. I don't regret it. I should have did it. I was told not to do it. Somebody told me don't do it. My editor, my miss editor told me, don't do it, Andre. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I was told don't do it. But I had to. I wanted every beginner level musician, intermediate level musician, and even advanced level musician in the event that they don't even know what the chord they're playing, right? What type of chord it is, what the name it is. I did it for that reason. I did it for everybody, including my own self. My wife said, you need to go learn how to do this yourself. Oh, yeah. You ain't lying, boo. That's why I did it. But, yeah, but I was told, don't do it. Don't do it, Dre. Don't do that. Don't do it. Don't do it. That's the reason why I have this big old gigantic library of chords. And this is how I'm learning it, y'all. All right. I created myself a huge library of chords here. And so now what I'm doing, I'm moving them into a book, making it legit, right? Legitimate, all right? And helping you guys out on a lower price. And the reason why I did that is because I said I wasn't going to get mad, but these guys are charging like $50, $40. And I bought this because I was like, man, what is it in this book? Because sometimes people, when they do their presentation comes off like, oh my God, you got to get this book. This is the bomb. This book is the blaze. This book is going to make you be able to play all these worship songs and all this stuff. And all these chord progressions and chords you can learn from the pros. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going to break the news to y'all. I'm going to turn my fan up. I'm going to break the news to y'all. Nope. Not happening. So stop buying those books. Stop buying them. No. I ain't going to tell y'all this stuff. Y'all want to buy them? Go ahead. Great. Wonderful. Go ahead. Have fun. I'm just going to tell you right now. I bought these books because I thought the same scenario. Hey, man, these books is going these music books is going to take my playing to a whole nother level. It's going to have me playing, sounding like the pros, sounding like musicians who, you know, I look up to. They're my favorite, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to start sounding like Mike Burrell and Jason White and sound like all of my favorite musicians out there that I like to listen to, Devin Walkers and David Jackson and Trini. I shouldn't start calling no names. I'm being honest, y'all. I'm just being candid. I'm gonna start sounding like these guys if I buy these books. And these guys, when they do these presentations, I ain't gonna lie, the book is pretty. That's the reason why I bought it. I bought this book because I thought that's what this book was gonna take me to a whole another level. But this book is the same thing I've already put in my book already, published my book. But I gave y'all way more stuff for you to do differently in your left hand and in your right hand, so you can understand what you're hearing from your favorite musicians out there that be doing all these nice, dope chords. You ain't getting it in the book over here. I'm sorry. My bad. No, I ain't sorry. I'm telling y'all, you ain't getting it. Sorry. Not going to happen. Not today. So that's the reason why I bought it. I did the same thing with this one. And not happening. Nope. Not going to take you to a whole nother level. This book, I have to review it some more. I just got it yesterday. I haven't Yeah, I ain't gonna tell y'all about this one all the way, but for what I view for the most part, as I flip through it, so y'all can see, for what I see, it's the same thing as this. Lesser in here, more here, and this one is giving you the same exact thing as this one. I mean, the same replica as it, and as well as mine from chapter number 2 all the way to chapter number 8. The only thing you're not gonna get in this one, let me make sure. All right, I'm doing a quick pop through, pop through, pop through, pop through. You ain't getting no tritones in this one. No tri-tunes, no tri-tune substitutions, none of that. You ain't getting that. I'm sorry. Y'all ain't getting it. Nope, not happening. And let's see. I think this one is a lot more than this one actually. This one does the inversions. So you get minor. Alright, hold on, let me tell y'all what you're gonna get. You're gonna get the major, you get the minor. Just let me see, standard. Oh wow, okay. So you're gonna get the major and the minor on here. Let me look at the context because it's easier actually. But I'm a picture man. Alright, where's the context actually? Where is the content? Where is the content? Oh, here it is. Alright. Yep, as what I said. I said this earlier. You're gonna get the basic. I said that earlier. Let me see, keys and scales. I didn't see the scales, did I? Yep. So the difference between this one, you ain't getting scales here, but you're gonna get every chord on the planet with left hand and right hand double up. Double up. In this one here, intervals, same as mine, same as this one. Okay. Let me see. And then a few chords from chord progressions. From a song, I think it's like maybe 1 or 2 songs I think I saw on here. And I gotta get to that page. What page is that? Chapter 6. Let me go to chapter 6. Hold on, y'all. I'm on chapter 3. I'm just gonna whiz through it real quick. Yeah, okay, so everything that's over here, I have it in my book. Alright, let me get to chapter 6 because we talk about the interval. Mine is in chapter 18. Yep, okay. Alright, I'm just whizzing through here. Now, where's chapter 6 at, yo? Yo. Where's chapter 6? So we're going to get our inversion, intervals, chords. You're going to get what we call the inversions. You did that over here in the versions. In this book, you're going to get it in versions over here. Mines, you get it in mines. Let me see. Alright, we're at chapter number 6. So they did the the thing is, if you do not how do I want to put it, if you don't know already the chords, like I just told y'all about the 6, the 6, the 6, the 4, and the 5, he did that here in this book. But they're not in all 12 keys. They're just the concept of what you gotta learn. In my new book, yeah, number 3, I'm breaking it down to y'all, the concept. And my editor did tell me, don't go too far, but I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I gotta do what I gotta do. So I'm taking y'all to every key. In this book, you're not getting that. It's just gonna give you the concept, chapter 6. It's gonna give you the concept about how to play your minor chord, your major chord, your major chord, and your major chord, which is the 6, the 6, the 4, and the 1, and the 5. All right. So that's it. One picture. One picture. That's it. I just was curious because sometimes you gotta look at the context. All right. So yeah. And then it pretty much is trying to teach you how to build the chord or how to build chord progressions, pretty much. But again, you gonna have to figure it out on your own because this book is not going to actually give you every single thing. They did do a song, one more song, which was a beginner song. I ain't gonna tell you what the song is called. Actually, 1, 2, 3, maybe 1. I think maybe 1, 2, 3 songs on here. I think I saw, and that's it. Good luck. Everything you get is gonna be your Nashville system and your scales and chords. Like I said, in all 12 keys, your intervals, and that's it. All right, that's it on this book. All right, my book, you're gonna get the left hand, right hand, different chords. It's gonna take you to another level. You're gonna start learning the chords every musician is doing. Every musician is doing. Well, maybe I should have said it like that because not every musician knows how to do it. But you're gonna learn how to play like the pros. All right, I gotta go take my medication because now I'm already 42 minutes off my time, and my honey just got home. So peace and love and cornbread, y'all. Be on the lookout for my next book because it's gonna be fire. It's gonna have every chord you can think of, or everything of I thought of that is relevant. That most, if not all, most musicians out there are zipping on the keyboards and doing their thing. And my third book, and my fourth book, I think I'm gonna do a fourth book and add more onto the fire that I've already started. Sorry, y'all. Edition number 1 was the first book with the fire. So my next book is gonna have some extra fire to throw at you. In my third book, I'm doing a song book. I may make it the third book. I may make it the fourth book. But right now, I'm doing a chord progressional book right now and doing chords and from songs. Peace and love, cornbread. I love y'all and see ya. And be on the lookout for my book. All right. Of course, I'm gonna tell y'all anyways. Love y'all. And I got to go. I hear my honey outside. Bye. She probably gonna get on me. Why you didn't take your medication, bruh? All right. I don't want to get on my case. That's my Miss Nursey. Gotta love her. All right, y'all. I'm gone. How you get off of here? Here's the thing, gang. Nope, that's not it. That ain't it. I forgot how to do on TikTok on this one. Where's my out over here? All right, I gotta end it with you guys, YouTube. I gotta figure out how to do it on TikTok.